Hello, everybody. This is Chris from Tears and Tears, bringing you another tier list. Alright, we'll be continuing on covering the RWBY series because my last video got a lot of more traction than any of my others, which I want to keep happening. So we're going to keep on doing RWBY for now. I don't know if I'll do it again, but we will see if this video also gets traction. Maybe I'll become a RWBY tier list channel. I don't know how many tier lists I could possibly milk out of the RWBY series, but I'm certain I can find plenty. But for now, let's get straight into the tier list. Also, this tier list doesn't have the Season 7 characters, but I don't care about them that much, so we're not going to worry about it. Also, it doesn't have Season 8, but Season 8's airing currently, so we don't have to worry about that. So now, let's get on to the tier list. Alright, first off, we have Amber. This was the Fall Maiden, who was attacked by the villains and put into the coma state and all of that. So the whole thing was about her. And then, because of that, we didn't see a lot of her. We really just saw her during her flashback when she got attacked. So we don't get a lot about her, but I do really like her, design. So I can put her into C tier, pretty comfortably, just because I like her design a lot. And from the little bit, she seems fine as a waifu. Nothing special, though, so C tier seems about appropriate. On Ren. So this is, Ren's mother. She is, also not heavily featured in the series, just in the one flashback of learning their backstory and all of that. But she did seem like a sweet mother, so and that is more character than we got from Amber. So I think I can put her above Amber. Also, she looks like a nice. She has aged well. You can put words in my mouth about what I think about her. It might have something to do with milkshakes. But I won't say that in the video. So, yeah. So, Arslan. This is one of the fighters from the tournament, the Vital tournament. She's fine. She was the serious kind of member, if I remember correctly. Her design's kind of distinctive, but it's D tier just because we don't know a lot about her. We don't get to know a lot of the Vital festivals. A lot of this lower stuff is going to be the Vital Festival people, just because we don't know them that well. All right, Blake. Blake is a pretty top tier waifu. She likes weird romance novels and stuff like that. So she's a bookie. She's kind of keeps to herself in the beginning, and then she's really passionate about her desires of helping her people, which is really an admirable trait in a waifu. And I could see Viva Revolution with her. So solid A tier, All right, Caroline Cordonon, Cordolan, something like that. This is the lady with the giant robot, which already makes her okay, just because I like giant robots. But she is on the older scale, and she's super short, unnaturally short. Obviously, I do know that some people are that short, but she's a bit of a bitch for most of it. So I think I can put her into E, even with a giant robot. But the giant robot's why she's not an F, I would say. All right, CL. This is Penny's Keeper from the Vital Festival, and I love her design. I love her beret, and she's kind of just trying to make sure that everything's all right. And I like her attitude. We don't get a lot of her, so I can't put her above C, but I think I can put her into C. So if we had gotten more out of her, I'm certain I would have loved her a lot. But right now, I just really like her. But I can't justify B tier. All right, Cinder. She, as a waifu, and this is saying that she is a waifu. A waifu, you kind of get that they are in love with you if you get a waifu. So that's how I'm going to look at her, because she is a little batshit insane. Not batshit, but just just evil and bad, power hungry. So she's a pretty solid waifu if she actually likes you. The thing is, I don't think she likes anybody, so I don't know how exactly that would work. But if she did like you, because she's very self-centered and about her and her advancement. So, B tier, if she would like you, because she would be a real powerful, ally and waifu. Also, if you like being dominated in the bed, go knock yourself out. Coco. Coco's got style. I like her just general outfit. She looks like she would always be up on the fashion trends. Also, I like chocolate, which Coco, I believe, was her theme to some extent. It might just because her color was mainly brown. But I did enjoy what little we got of her. But once again, if they don't have a lot of speaking, we can't really put them into B. So I like her better than I like On Ren. All right, do Gale. I did look up all of these characters' names like I do every time, so that's how I know all of these. This is another Vital Festival person. I'm just going to put her right there because I don't like her design as much as I like Arslan. Emerald. I really like Emerald. She's really dedicated. If she was in love with you, like the waifu insinuates, she would be really dedicated, just like she is to Cinder. So, like, she would be able to look past all your faults really easily, which is because Cinder has so many faults, and she looks past them. That's kind of changing as the series goes on, but I really like her. And I think I'm going to put her above Blake. Character-wise, Blake's definitely a better character, but waifu-wise, I think Emerald's better. Alright, Glinda. Glinda's if you like teachers. I can put her in a B tier for that, because she's a good teacher. Like, if you want your waifu to be your teacher, like an older woman who's in charge and knows what she wants, bingo, you got it. It's not my cup of tea, though, so we're going to go into B tier. Alright, Gwen Darcy. Another of the Vital Festival. I like her design better than... Oh, oops. How was this? I think this was this. Yeah, it was. I like her better than that. Than Gwen. Or, no, I like Gwen more than I like Do. I don't know their names well, so I have to keep checking every time. Alright, Ilia. Ilia is pretty similar to... She makes mistakes, but she is still, like, dedicated to some extent to stuff. So she's kind of similar to both Emerald and Blake, who are already up here. So, because she kind of royally fucks up, I think I can put her... No, I think Cinder's better. I think about there is good, yeah. Alright, Jin. All-powerful deity, but she doesn't... Even if she liked you, I don't think she would be... She's not a very emotional person, really. So she doesn't... Because she's like the higher being kind of trope. So, I think B tier. I think it's going to be lower B tier. And she gets the bonus points just because she's so, like, omniscient or whatever. But it would be a struggle to actually be in a relationship. Lisa Lavender. This is like a news reporter from season 1. I don't know if we ever see her again. I'll put her in E because her art is bad. That'll do. Because they tried to stylize it and like get away with like easier to draw stuff back earlier on, and this is from there, and you can tell like it's just not as good because it's 2D. All right, Little Miss Malachite. She is fine, and I don't like a heavier girl, and I'm gonna get lambasted for that. I accept that, but it's just not my personal taste. So, she does get a small subtraction for that, but she's not a bad waifu. She is a mob boss, which brings her up, so I think I could put her into C tier, but she's going to be pretty low on C tier. I think that's about right. Alright, we got Young Maria and Maria up next, so I'm going to rate them separately, because obviously an older woman, like an old woman, she's not an older woman, she is an old woman. And if you like that kind of thing, you definitely can have her be higher up. But I don't. So she's F tier. No, she's better. She's not F tier. I would not judge you heavily if you said that she is your waifu. I would find you weird because you like that old of women, but I would not heavily disagree with you. Because she is a fun character, and I do enjoy her. Now, Young Maria, who we know will age into Old Maria, she's a great waifu. Because, you know, when you get old, you're going to get Old Maria, who is an awesome character, this set. I love her, like, mentorship kind of thing that she's got going on. So she is high. I think about right there is Young Maria, because you know you're going to get there. Alright. Mei Zedong. Alright, so I didn't know this character's name until today, And this girl had to have been bullied because Mei Zedong, please you, or Mei Zedong is not a good name for a person. There in elementary, she had to be bullied nonstop. However, I really like her design. I enjoy like beanie being pulled down out of one eye, that whole thing. I enjoy that a lot. But sadly, I got to put her into C tier just because we don't get a lot of time with her because she was a fighter at the Vital Festival, I think. But I think she is still around. So we'll put her out there just because I do like her design. All right, these are the Malachite twins, Melanie and Melita. Melanie and Melita. This once again, we don't got a lot of knowledge about them, but they seem like really high maintenance because they're like club girls. So I think I can put them into D tier. And it's going to be below all the other Vital Festival. Because the Vital Festival people are like, they're people working towards their goals. But these two are just kind of like club girls. And I imagine you'd have to buy them a lot of things to keep them happy. Even if they did like you. So, yeah, pretty low. Alright, Nebula Violetta. This is another Vital Festival. Her design, I like the purple hair. Go here. Still not as good as Arslan, though. Alright, Neo. Neo is A tier. I really like Neo. She is dedicated to the person she likes, which is Roman in the series, but obviously, if she's your waifu, then that means she likes you. I really like that she has to be really emotive because she is mute. It is, and I enjoy that. I'm not saying that I am glad that she is mute because I would prefer my waifu to be able to talk to me. And so I think she is a low A tier, but I really enjoy her a lot. So I still gotta put her in A tier. Neon Cat, I fucking hate that Nyan Cat. Her official name is Neon Cat, but she's Nyan Cat, and I hate that she exists. I get around here. I'm done. All right, Nora. Nora's a good waifu. I think A tier and above Neo because she can talk to me. But Nora, this is once again ignoring Ren. She is really high spirited and high energy. So that is a little high maintenance, so she's not as good as Blake or Emerald to me, because I prefer a more subdued personality, but she is still fun, and I could see going out and doing a lot of fun things with her. So she's pretty high up there. Alright, Octavia Ember, another of the Vital Festival. I enjoy that the person who did this put like pictures of them but with a crowd behind them, so it's easy to identify them as a Vital Festival participants, and that's it. She belongs there for her design. That's all I've got. These might be on the same team for all I know, which will explain why they're all kind of basic. Alright, Pira. Pira's S tier. I love Pira. And that's my own bias coming through for Pira, because I really enjoy Pira. I love their storyline between her and John, but now it can be me, you and her, whoever. Her, if she's your waifu, it can be you and her. So, me. She is my personal waifu, so she definitely belongs up there. But she's my personal waifu, assuming that John didn't exist. So she is very high. I love her personality. She's very dedicated, but she has self-doubt because no one is able to like talk to her and all that. I enjoy that. All right, Raven. This is another like Cinder situation where if she really liked you, I think she would be an okay waifu. But I'd say she's worse than Cinder and some of these others, just because it'd be even harder for her to like you. And even if she did like you, like it assumes that she liked Tai, but she still left him because of reasons. So I think I can put her into C tier, to be honest, because of that. But we do know about her, and so I think she is still an okay waifu. Not a bad waifu, just not great. Alright. Reese Baloris. She is, I believe, a Vital Festival character. I really like her hair, so she's going to go up here, but I still don't like her as much as I like Arslan. So, yeah, I believe this is another Vital Festival participant, so, yeah, that's about where she goes. Ruby. Ruby's S tier. I said Pira is my waifu. RWBY is my waifu, assuming that John exists, which he does, so RWBY is waifu. I love her spirited energy. She's the main character, so we get to know her real well. Like, we get to see her growth and everything. She is a great character, so S tier, waifu. Alright, we got Salem human form and evil form. So human form obviously has got to go higher because she is not evil and wanting to end everything. She was fine. She was just kind of like a stereotypical doting wife. No, I won't say that. I take that back. She does fight for what, like, she wants her husband back, so there is a whole situation with that. She has some drive, but she does fall eventually, which doesn't. I've given other villains leeway on the fact that they would be able to like you, but gosh, no, she would never like you at all. It's impossible. She just wants to destroy everything. She is so. It's so impossible for me to see her liking someone. She's got to go in F tier when she's in evil form. All right. This is Saffron? Yeah, Saffron. Saffron is John's sister. I liked her. She had good energy. About here, I would say. Because she doesn't have like a big defining characteristic you can cling on to besides being John's older sister. At least to me. Nothing that still counts, so about there. Alright, so here Con. The show did her dirty, but I love her character design and her character, so she gets to go into A tier. She's gonna go low in A tier because we don't get a ton with her, but I really enjoy her design and her personality. So she gets to go into bottom of A tier. Alright, Summer. Her design is all we got, so she's gonna go down here, but her design's good. I'll put it here because I like her more than I like this character's hair. But just because we don't know a lot right now. Tara. Put her with her wife. They're a good couple. And they're both about equally waifu. I will say I like her a bit more than I like Sienna. Nope, Saffron. Yeah, I like her more than I like Saffron. So she gets to go there. Yeah. Alright, talk. So this is my personal list of waifus, and I don't really like this dangerous type of girl, but I do understand those who do like this kind of dangerous girl, because she's like the bandit, so I'm going to put her into C tier, but for me personally, she's probably D or E tier, just because I don't like this much danger in my life, but I will honor those who do like her by putting her low into C tier. Alright, Trifa. This is one of the members of the rebellion against the Faunus government or whatever. So once we don't get a lot about her. She's a spider faunus, which is interesting to me. I'll put her above all of these four basic ones. But just because we don't know a lot about her, she goes into D. Alright, Velvet. I love her design. We don't know a lot about her, but I'm going to put her with Coco because I ship them. So I'm going to put them together. That feels right to me. Alright. We have Vernal. So she is dedicated, very similar to Emerald, but I don't like her. It's obvious that in Emerald's case, she is kind of learning that, okay, if they're super unhealthy, I should understand that maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Vernal, she dies for Raven, so that kind of puts her lower to me. I can just put her into B tier, because like I could see like you wanting a waifu who will die for you, but I don't. That's a little extreme. Emerald won't die for you for like no real super good reason, but she would do a lot for you. So that's why she's much higher than Vernal. Weiss. This is a personal thing. I never really liked Weiss, so she goes into E tier. She definitely grows as the series goes on, but I cannot stand her like first four volumes, so she gets E tier. After that, she's like a D tier to me at best, but I've never really liked Weiss. Her story is fine, but I've never liked her as a character, and so as a waifu, I would not like her at all. Winter. Winter is... she is the step on me mommy waifu. If you want that, that's fine, but I don't want that. She's going to go with her sister, just because I don't like that whole thing. I don't like either one of these being kind of rich and a bit snobbish. I realize that Weiss gets better, but she's soured for me. I just can't stop thinking of those early seasons. All right, Yang. I like Yang. High energy, real good. She likes her. She likes to fight. She does have a little bit of an anger problem, but that's just if like people disrespecting her. Like in a relationship, she's not the type to like lash out against you or anything like that. So she is A tier, and I like her more than Nora. I gotta say, I like her hair. I like longer hair, so that's why I like her a bit more than Nora. So yeah, that's where that goes. All right, Kali. This is Blake's mom. I probably didn't announce that, but I like her. She is a good character, strong waifu, motherly if you like that kind of thing. So and I like her more than Glinda, but that's my personal preference right there. So that's about where she belongs to me. Penny, I love Penny. Penny's S tier. I love the whole story of her like dealing with her being an actual person and whatnot. Whether how much is she the programming and how much is she a person. I really enjoyed that. Also, I love her bubbly personality. So she is definitely S tier. She's not quite as good as Pira and RWBY, but I love her. So she gets a really high spot. And that is my RWBY waifu tier list. If you want your tier list to be featured, leave it in the comments below, and I will check it out. Especially this early when I don't have a lot of traction and no comments. So literally any comment with a tier list in it, I will do. So thank you.